Hi, this is Blank Swordsman with Dark Horse Digital Marketing. I'm coming at you today from a cave, and the topic of today's video is something that's very important if you're going to be able to successfully apply the Dark Horse method to your business, and that is that systems thinking is always far superior to reactive thinking. And so one of the things that is most important for business is having a system. And so a system, in layman's terms, is basically a way to handle complex inputs to get a singular output or to get a desired output. And so one of the best examples I can think of is Jiu Jitsu. One of the reasons why Jiu Jitsu is an effective fighting style is because it's a system designed to handle complex inputs to lead you to one singular output, which is your opponent is defeated, they're either asleep or they have one of their limbs broken. And so the way you accomplish this system is through a series of techniques. And so after this video, we're going to start getting into all the different mechanisms that are used in the Dark Horse system. But first and foremost, I wanted to just explain that systems thinking is very, very important in business. That's like one of the things that prevents you from scaling, because scaling your business can only happen systematically. And so if you build a business around yourself, around your reactions, then you can never get ahead of the game and you're always reacting. And so just like in MMA or in Jiu Jitsu, if you're only dodging hits, then it's just a matter of time before you get hit and you're out of the game. And so the Dark Horse method, the way to really apply it is to start having that shift mentally in your head that you got to be systematic about how you approach things. And so the main benefit of the Dark Horse method is that it gives you a system to eliminate what is not working in your business, and it allows you to have metrics, and it allows you to combine techniques in creative manners that allow you to get a desired outcome. And so in Jiu Jitsu, they call them techniques, triangle, armbar, passing, sometimes a submission. Wow, you guys can't see this, but this amazing looking lizard just ran by. Crazy. So technique wise, there's submissions, which are like rear naked choke, armbar, or an attack. But then also there's other techniques such as passing the guard. And so we have to combine all of these things in order to have an effective system. And so the mechanisms that we are basically teaching y'all to use are the techniques. And so by combining these mechanisms, you're able to create your own unique system that you can apply to your business to lift the profits. And so it's super important to have systems thinking. If you're reacting on the daily to what's going on in your business, you're never going to get ahead. And ultimately, I thought it was very important to bring up the fact that this is a system. And one of the things about systems, like a solid system, is flexible. At its core elements, there is structure, but you have to be flexible. That way you can apply it in whatever patterns that you see fit. And so before we get into the techniques, I just thought it was very, very important that you understand systems thinking. And if you're not looking at the Dark Horse method from a systems thinking method, it's not going to help you. And ultimately, it's a lot of performance feedback revision, and we give you the techniques that you need, and we've laid out a system map. Like in Jiu Jitsu, all the best guys, they follow a 4-step system, and the system goes as follows. You take your opponent to the ground, you pass his legs, you pin them, and then you submit them or you attack them or whatever. And so very similar, we're getting email subscribers in as an input to the system, and our output is that they are purchasing products, purchasing services from your business. And so all that to say that the next couple of videos, they're going to be important. We're going to go over the 10 primary email mechanisms. Not to say that there aren't different ones out there, but we're going to go over the mechanism itself, what its function is, and where it fails. And so stay tuned for that video. It'll be dropping sometime this week. And of course, if you are excited to get the Dark Horse Method and you want to be one of the first to get that book, sign up in the link on Rumble. Right now I'm a new YouTuber, so YouTube doesn't let me post links, but Rumble does. So if you go to Rumble, it's under the same username, you'll be able to sign up for the book and be one of the first to receive a free copy of the Dark Horse Method. But if you like where we're going with this channel, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.